Hi guys, we're flipping the script here. No sponsorship, just a single request. It's you who powers our mission. Join us in empowering founders, business leaders and entrepreneurs to build great businesses, increase their income and provide sufficiently for their families to make a difference in this world. A single ask I have of you is to please review and share this podcast. 1 minute of your time could make a difference in a fellow entrepreneur's life, so please review this podcast today. It'll make a world of difference to you, to me and our community.
Hello. Are you hungry? Eh? Oh man, I just love this. So Contractors Chronicles, something different today. I'm out here, my favorite part in the world. I'm yet to seek inspiration. It's been a tough week. You know, being an entrepreneur can be damn challenging. And the only way I can really explain it is it's like eating grass sometimes. It's not meant for many people. Being an entrepreneur is, for me, it's probably one of the most challenging kind of it's challenging, man. It's challenging. All I can say is that running a business is just not a walk in the park. And a lot of entrepreneurs, you know, they just think like, I want to get out into a business, I want to make it happen. And it's just not like that. You know, growing a business, you've got to wear so many hats, from admin to HR to operations to strategic development to self-development, admin. You know, it's just something wacky. You got to wear all these hats as an entrepreneur, and you've got to be able to keep and maintain your vision. And it was on this road that I found the inspiration to build Lab of Companies with a very unique group of people. They're with me today. You can see them on my Instagram. If you go to Waterproof Lab Instagram handle, you'll see us all there. We started off with Waterproof Lab, and we've grown into pools and roofs now. And what we realized was on this journey was that, you know, we've got core competencies in a certain area. We are blessed in that we've managed to grow a business that clients love. And I don't say that because I suck it out of my thumb, but we measure our client satisfaction. We literally measure it with different scoring mechanisms. The one is the Net Promoter Score, NPS. And the other one that we use is just phoning the clients and rating them on a certain scale, going through a process to get satisfaction levels out of them. And then also another way that we score is Google reviews. If the clients are comfortable to give us Google reviews, and generally they are. But the reason for this podcast is not to tell you how well we're doing, because it definitely hasn't been like that all the time. This journey has been challenging in many ways, in that when I started the company Waterproof Lab, I saw an opportunity in the market. I saw an opportunity in the flat roof market. I saw that we could dominate this flat roof market with a very unique product. But I made a mistake. I made a mistake thinking that the product is the B end of the business. And the product is not the B end of the business. You know, Seth Godin talks about a concept called the purple cow analogy, where he says, you know, you've got to be the purple cow in an industry, meaning you've got to stand out. So imagine you're driving along this beautiful coast and you see a whole lot of cows. We've got some beautiful horses there now, but say you see some cows on your left, and you see a purple cow amongst those brown cows. Like, that purple cow is going to pop out. And immediately I jump to the assumption that it needs to be product only. But I realized that product doesn't differentiate your business, because it wasn't long that someone else had a very similar product and basically lambasted us on social media, saying that we were too expensive and, you know, they can do things differently. So what did we do? Went back to the drawing board, and we came up with a our purple cow, which is our team. Our core competence is the way we deliver our product. From when the client phones us to the end, when the client gets sign off on their project, we do it with class, we do it with finesse, we do it with professionalism. And if we don't, we always go back. We always go and fix our stuff. We always go and attend to our clients' needs if they're dissatisfied, which they are sometimes. And we do make mistakes, but we go and fix it because we have integrity in our company and we have a very unique proposition, and that's our team. And it's very difficult to emulate. So why am I telling you all this? I think this is about documenting my journey because no one else in the non-guru space has been able to do it successfully. Well, I've certainly not found these guys. I've always found these very successful or claim to be very successful, but we're the ordinary people out there that are documenting their journey and documenting their failures. And, if I had to go back to originally when I first started this podcast, I said, it's a lonely journey. There have been times when running my business that I have felt so lonely that I felt like giving up, that I've felt like, calling it in, just cashing in the chips, selling out, doing something else. But it was on this road that I had the inspiration to grow Lab of Companies, and it did something very special for me. It's really thinking about what we do differently and thinking bigger than what I usually do, and really thinking how I can take my team to the next level. Because think about it this way, as an entrepreneur, you have the responsibility to take your team to the next level. Leadership is a gift. And if you have leadership qualities, I believe you need to stand up in the face of those leadership qualities and lead your company and lead the people. Remember, think about it this way. When I say it's lonely on the top, sometimes the responsibility is crazy because, you think of all these families and, we've got close to 30 people working for us now. And sure, we predict by the end of next year, it'll probably be 3 times that number. And they have families and they need to put food on their table. So to grow the company in such a way is not easy because you have that burden as an entrepreneur that these guys have got to grow. They've got to grow within your company. They've got to put food in their table. There's got to be something in the end for them as well. And that was lacking for me. I felt like I, as a leader, had failed because I'd come to a certain roadblock in my waterproof lab business, and I just felt like I needed to expand my vision. And by expanding it and writing it down, well, first I did it, there's a specific sequence about how I went about putting this vision on paper, but getting the vision down on paper and articulating it and going back to refining the words and understanding that my company needs to grow and be one of the top home services companies in Africa. I mean, we want to be recognized as a company that takes home services damn seriously because we know we can do it. We just need to replicate our actions that we're doing now, and with the help and the grace of God and the help of our people, and hopefully can keep my health, this business is going to get there. And those haters out there that are trying to bring our company to its knees, better watch out, because we're out there to get you. We are enough of taking it on the chin the whole time. We are out there to get you. And, either you join us or find your own little path. But we're not going to, we want to be great. That's, I think, the worst thing that we can do as entrepreneurs is not be what we're meant to be. If we are leaders, we are meant to grow our people. If we are leaders, we're meant to take our company to the next level, make a difference in the world. We want to leave an impact. We want to be great. We just don't want to be insignificant. We want to be significant. And on this road, when that vision started articulating, I started getting excited about my business again. I started saying, you know what, I can do this. If I can put this down on paper, and I can portray it to the people that I love, that work for me, that trust me, and I can get their nod in the right direction, then I've got their support. The first hurdle has been overcome. And yes, I know there's going to be many other hurdles. I mean, we've started these companies. All three of them are starting to be successful in the field. But we know there's going to be challenges. We have no doubt that there isn't. And if we go into this game thinking that, it's going to be easy, we might as well just get out now. It's not going to be easy. But we don't want easy. We don't want easy because the path to greatness is not easy. The path to greatness is getting up in the morning, facing your fears, dealing with those things that are going to bite you. And I mean, I did that this week. I woke up in the morning, this woman, I said, I'm avoiding something. What am I avoiding? I'm avoiding confronting the specific individual about a certain issue. And in order to be great, I need to address those issues. So you can't have the right energy if you don't start addressing those things that are holding you back. So I addressed it with, I phoned this individual, I had a meeting with this individual, had a chat about it, and I apologized for creating the situation between ourselves and this individual. It's not someone that works for us, but it was something that I know that was holding me back. My integrity as a human being, it was holding me back. I needed to come clean with this person, and I needed to specifically tell this person how I feel, and also tell this person where I think they needed to improve if they wanted to carry on with our relationship. And it made a remarkable difference to my day. It gave me energy again because I don't want to procrastinate. If there's things I need to deal with, I want to deal with it. This morning I woke up, I said, I don't want to go for a cycle. My knee's sore. I just don't want to do that this morning. But I know that I need to do exercise so that I can keep fit, so that I can live longer, so that I can make a difference in my business, for my people, my team, so I can live longer and be the ideal dad for my family, maybe a granddad for my kids. I've got to do these things, and it's often the things that we don't want to do that we should be doing. And there's many little things. This last couple of weeks, we ran a challenge at work amongst our ladies, actually. It was the ladies that joined in. We called it the 30-30-60 challenge, 30 push-ups, 30 sit-ups, and 60 seconds of core every day. And my reason for doing that was less about the exercise, but more about doing the consistently small things right every day, consistently, and seeing the results. So someone else in our team said that they're going to go and exercise, and they never got to it. And we managed to do, in 30 days, it stopped on the 19th of March, which was recently, and we just ran it for 30 days. And we all did it successfully. I think some of us missed 2 or 3 days. Women were amazing, though. They managed to succeed better than the men. But the point I try to make is, what was the learning from that exercise? The learning is that we all need accountability. As leaders, we all need accountability. We need accountability, and if we didn't have that group where everyone was holding each other accountable, then I suppose we wouldn't have completed that 30-30-60 challenge successfully. But we did. And the other learning was that a little bit of something every day is better than nothing but a significant of something every other day. So being consistently in that zone and doing something consistently small every day makes a bigger impact. Our muscles started defining. My core was definitely feeling much stronger. I could do more exercise. I was feeling stronger. My shirts were fitting better. I could pick up bigger objects without straining. And I felt better about my body. And all it did was 2-3 minutes every day. That's all it was. But every day. And that was the learning. We sat around the office talking about the learning that we got out of this exercise. And for me as a leader, I put that challenge out there to grow my team, to show them, guys, listen, you can't do this on your own. You need to understand that there's accountability out there. There's reason for having a team. There's reason for building bigger businesses with a team. I've realized I can't do this on my own. There is absolutely no ways. I will get there, but I'll never get there on my own. I need to get there with the right team. So guys, that's my podcast for this week. I just want to share that. We'll be mixing it up in the next couple of months too, where we're going to be interviewing some significant players in our field. We are rich with comments. We have had some great feedback from a lot of people. And I know this podcast is not always sitting in a studio with a big mic, but that's not me. I've got ants crawling all over me. I've got horses in the background. And I've got my bicycle here, which is the front wheels going flat. I need to get back. I'm going to go for a nice swim now and have a cup of coffee. But that's just me, and I just wanted to authentically show you my journey, and I'm hoping that there's some people that resonate, because our goal is to help entrepreneurs grow. We're going to be acquiring much more businesses in the home services sector, so we're very excited about that. Right now we've got pools and we've got roofs and we've got waterproofing, flat roof waterproofing systems that we're really cementing. We're getting our systems right, we're getting our people right, we're getting our ratios right, we're getting our numbers right. The big part of our business right now is building the dashboard, and that's where we are right now, guys. We just hammering on. We're hammering on. We know we're going in the right direction, and hopefully every week I can share with you a little bit of the wins, a little bit of the downs, and I just want you to join us on this journey. Please comment below. Please share this with other like-minded entrepreneurs. We just love you.